So just while we're waiting for the last group to come through here, we've at the moment we think Richard Mayne is probably leading the players that are out on the course ahead of this final group. Steve, final day of the championship, very, very different conditions today. Lots of people playing who haven't won club championships before. What do they need to be thinking about in these conditions?
It's a totally different kettle of fish from the last few years with the youngsters that we've always had, full-time players. These guys they've got full-time jobs, so this is yes, they're very good players, but it's a different thing for them. They have got to first and foremost keep this golf ball in play. Fairway greens, don't really go at any flags. Just fairway green, do some putting. Occasionally you'll bump into a hole where you may feel like you can go at the flag, and then that's the one that you go at. But the ones that are tucked away, just leave them alone. I wouldn't go near them with this wind today. You hit it on the wrong side and the greens are quick. They'll struggle to hole putts. So yeah, be interesting. There's a lot of guys that can win this club champ still. Even the guys that have shot 76s, 77s, if they put in something like level par or even dip it under today, they're going to be really close.
So we're thinking maybe 4, 5, 6 over, in with a real chance.
First thing this morning, I was calling sort of 148, 149. The wind feels like it's laying down a tiny bit. It's still blowing at 15, but I still think it's going to be I still think 147's a good score. I think that can win. But it does depend on your leaders. Mark Neal shot 72 yesterday. He's a very good player. Hits it pretty high, so whether the wind's going to bother him at some point, I don't know, but we'll see.
And having played earlier myself, I'd say after the 6th hole, the first 6 holes were playing really difficult this morning, but after 6, it's really not, the wind's not hurting you that much.
Yeah. I mean, if you get through 6, even with 4 and 5, the par 5s, if you get through 6 and you're around 1 over, maybe even 2 or level, then you've started really well.
Yeah.
Then you can get into a bit of the golf course that probably plays a little shorter today, like 7, 9, 10. You know, they're going to be short irons in. Depends where those flags are. I've not looked at those yet. And then I think coming in, you've probably got to just hang on to it for a little while. Yeah. Play the tough holes well and get ready for 18. Yeah.
Yes, 7, 9, 10 I think are all gettable. 8's the interesting one with the pin back left, but with this wind, it's not the worst. It's not the worst place it could be.
It's a helpful wind for the back left flag, but it's a really small shelf.
Yeah.
And again, I don't necessarily think it's a flag that you go at. You could almost hit it into the bowl, and yes, it's a tough putt, but at least it's uphill, and you can probably let the putter go a little bit.
Yeah, as you say, make your par and get out of there. Yeah. Okay. Well, these boys will be through in a second. Let's see what they've got to tell us, and we'll then have a really good picture for you in terms of where everybody is.